about to tear it up.
At this early stage of the season, you think teams are still trying to sort out players' roles, Smitty?
Maybe a few, B.A. But if you're still trying to figure things out, it could be a long year. That's what the preseason's for.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Parker in at the point guard position.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Cunningham outside. Down low. Here's Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Here's Joseph. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Parker, it's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, B.A., but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the second overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Pass to Stewart, and finished off by Stewart.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Parker. Again, Boston.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
And here's Stewart. Now Bay, hounded by Tatum. Bay left side. Blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Brown. Here's Parker. Now here's Horford. Over Bagley. And there's Horford on the assist by MP.
Oh my goodness, 5 straight coming out of the gate.
Now Bay. Bagley, a screen on Tatum. Bay passes to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Kicks it out to Parker. Takes a 3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Bay outside. And stolen by Williams. Brown with it, picked up by Cunningham. And count that, 2 points.
Cunningham, first personal foul. At the line for the Celtics.
They made shots. This is why they're
Boston has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Danilo Gallinari out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's MP, then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
That shot's good by Parker.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Bay outside. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Launches a 3. The shot won't fall. And Boston going the other way now. Last time they met in Boston.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Joseph. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
He stands 6'6". He's a combo guard. Burks is capable of handling and creating for others.
And great job to establish position and square up.
That's a foul. Substitution on the floor.
Cunningham's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Bay outside. Pass to Cunningham. From downtown. And Parker pulls it down. Boston has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Cunningham with some nice D. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
His young career, B.A.K. Cunningham has flashed the potential of becoming a generational talent with this all-around game.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Up top, Stewart. Pass to Burks. Fires from deep. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4. You know, with Cunningham, Smitty, his talent caught the attention of future Hall of Famer Kevin Durant.
B.A., after they matched up, Durant said he's somebody who can wreck a whole defensive game plan with his size, talent, and skill. That's game recognizing game.
Here's Joseph. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
On the wing, Tatum from outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Tatum's got 5 points.
On the catch and shoot, Tatum is a go-to option. It seems like he's always ready to put up a shot.
He said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, alley. Thank you. Stolen by Parker. Pass to Brown, to the middle. Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Cunningham. Good work defensively by Brogdon.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here's MP from outside. And the Celtics another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Lee. Henson.
First personal foul. 2 seconds. At the
So it's the Boston Celtics up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Look at Detroit. They're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Boston Celtics.
It's been a 3-point barrage for them. They're making the extra pass. They're turning it into good shots. Oh, man, this team is playing great. They rarely give the defense a chance to recover.
And they let it fly, making the defenders cry.
Oh, are you rhyming over here?
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Bagley and Stewart together down low. Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. And it's Joseph in at the one spot. That's the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. And that one's good. Cunningham.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
Parker passes to Tatum. Here's Brown. Back to Parker. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The three is up. And MP with a basket on the assist from Brown. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Stewart finds Cunningham. Puts the move on. Back to Stewart. Cunningham up top. Wide open look. It's not going to go for him.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Parker passes to Brown. Releases. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Parker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Back to Stewart. And
Robert Williams. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Stewart.
Growth of Isaiah Stewart. This is a big man who continues to show impressive strides.
And Stewart has quickly become a valuable player in this team's rotation.
B.A., I like his hustle on both ends of the floor, and he gets after it on the glass. This guy wants to keep getting more minutes and have more responsibility.
Cunningham outside. Back to Joseph from behind the arc. And again, the Pistons missing. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. On the wing, MP. Horford, left side. Pass to Brown. Here's Parker. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Parker's got 9 points now in the second half.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And here's Bagley. Back to Cunningham. To the paint. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Williams.
2 minutes.
From deep, MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And here's Cunningham outside. Horford pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Williams on the wing. And he lays it up and in. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Bay passes to Cunningham. Nice D from Brown.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And here's MP from outside. And the Celtics another 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Williams passes to Horford. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Cunningham against Brown. A shot to stop the run. The shot that time not on target. Horford with some nice D. To the inside. Here's Tatum. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Tatum's got 7 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And here's Brown for 3. And so it's the Boston Celtics destroying the...
Your Pistons, 30. The Celtics, 7. Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Boston with it. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. On the court right now for the Celtics, Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams. Then it's MP. Then it's Derek White. And it's Pritchard in at the 1.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Pass to White. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory. And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. A deep 3 from MP, and the Celtics another 3.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Pass to Duren, and here's Noel, and here's Hayes. He's guarded by White. Shot's good by Livers.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on all. Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Here's Livers. Pass to Lee. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen. The Pistons need to get one up quick.
At 6'11", it's a short trip for Duren up to the rim, and the rookie powers it down with enthusiasm.
And here's MP from outside, and again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Back to Lee. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters.
Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. They set the screen, inside, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. Good! Another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Detroit calls timeout.
Give a big round of applause for your Perkins team.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in 4. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Hey, man, I don't got a lot of time, just so you know.
Okay, so I'll get right to it. How much would you say you contributed to this win?
A lot. You know, I got going, and when I get going, it gives my team a spark. You know, they feed off of my energy.
Okay, so they play better when you play better. You don't ever receive their help?
What? Man, of course they help me. This is a team game, man. But all I'm saying is, as a leader of this team, the guys look at me to set the tone. So if they see me succeeding and looking confident, then they know they can do it too.
Okay, great. That answers my question. Thanks, MP.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, MP. So what was your favorite part of tonight's win?
You know, John, with every win, you know, it brings us one step closer to bring this amazing city a championship. You know, so from that perspective, my favorite part was when the clock struck 0, and we knew we had it in the bag at that point. You know?
Yeah, I see what you're doing, man. Taking nothing for granted.
Never.
Good stuff, MP.
Thank you.
Surprise, surprise, our old friend MP is back in the news again. This time, well, because of a report from our friend Nate White of the Daily Horn that states, people familiar with high-ranking voices in the front office are hearing that they're disappointed with the lack of leadership MP has shown thus far in his career. Something that was supposed to be his calling card coming out of college. So what do you guys think? Has MP been a bad leader at the NBA level?
Guess who's been saying this since day one? Me, yours truly. Anyone who has a bad athlete claims they're a great leader. It's the oldest trick in the book. And I'm not one bit surprised that his so-called leadership abilities disappeared soon as he stepped up his level of competition. It's hard to lead when you can't stay on the floor.
Perk, have you even watched him play this year?
I've seen enough.
Okay, what's his true shooting percentage?
I have to look it up.
How many paint touches does he have a game? How many pull-up threes has he taken? What's his off-ball defense been like?
JJ, do you really want me to answer those questions? Or are you having a meltdown?
A little bit of both.
Do I need to call a doctor?
No, you don't need to call the doctor. My point is, I don't know how anyone who's watched MP play this year could question his leadership abilities. Not only has he earned a right to start, he's playing winning basketball. He's been great in the community. He's done everything this organization has asked of him, and then some. That's not leadership to you?
Great in the community, winning basketball leadership? I'm sorry, but skateboarding with a bunch of children isn't what I call getting involved in the community. And it sure in the heck isn't leadership. What he's doing on the what is he doing on the skateboard anyway?
Hey, he's not bad.
Is he going to break his neck?
Listen, I just think it's ridiculous to question a rookie's leadership a few months into his career.
He's a young player.
Yeah, and I was actually talking about this with Joakim Noah on my podcast.
Joakim Noah.
And he said that nobody MP's age should be asked to be their team's leader. It takes time to earn that role at this level. By that measure, MP's way ahead of the curve.
As someone, JJ, who won a championship.
Oh, here we go.
I could tell you what you're saying right now is a bunch of nonsense.
What do championships have to do with it? Patrick Ewing doesn't have a championship. Steve Nash doesn't have a championship. Do you know more about basketball than them because you got the 6th most minutes on the 2008 Celtics?
Wow.
Shots fired.
Whoa. There's no need for the insults, JJ.
The more I think about it, the more your anti-MP stance makes zero sense to me. If anything, you should relate to him. You didn't have the greatest physical gifts either, but you were consistent, you worked harder than anybody, and you maximized your skill set. People wanted you on their team because you were a great teammate and you had a winning mentality. How is that different than MP?
Well, first of all, JJ, I appreciate the compliments. But if the Celtics passed on Shep Owens to draft me, I think they were crazy too. He's that dude. Carry on.